What do you say about people that say it must go back to the old Sundowns?
What's the old Sundowns? What does that mean?
Yabo Pitso, Yabo Rulani. The structure that they had back then, no technical director, coach decides everything, South African coach.
A part of me is not mad at that because I understand which now we are a profession, we are an entity now. We're an entity now.
Yeah.
We need to, what matters most is KPIs and the bottom line. Are you winning trophies or not? That's the most important thing. But like as you guys were saying, you then lose because it was a family tied thing. It was a family thing. They were so, we are together, we're a unit. Now it's you're an employee here, right? When you are now an employees, if you don't feel as if you belong to something, right, that you are easily replaceable, that you don't actually, that puts strain in your performance no matter what happens for everybody. So I wouldn't be mad going back to that family structure. We're fighting for one thing. It wouldn't be the worst thing, right? So I think going back to that, having that DNA, that everybody comes into it knowing this is what's expected of you and you belong, makes everyone feel comfortable and perform. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Can they put egos aside? Because I think this is not a change that was brought just about the progression of the club. I think Kloppy's trying to, Chairman Kloppy's trying to change the club.
I think sometimes we always think that change equals progress, which is I think the mistake we make.
It's profound.
Right? Change doesn't always mean progress because now, even though you're changing, you're expecting, and you put the technical director, you put this, and the third, you think then you will then meet whatever standards. But clearly it's not happening. Because it's okay to say, okay, guys,
no,
but go back.
But the reason why I'm asking is it under the shadow of the previous Sundowns? Nobody wants to be under the shadow of other people. And I think that's some of the push and pull that happens when these changes are made, when coaches come in, when players come in, is that forever and a day I'll be reminded about Rulani.
Yeah. But that's the club's job to make sure that doesn't happen.
No. But
right?
they don't. I don't think they have the control of that outside of sticking with their guns.
So what I'm saying is that as much as there's the history of the previous coach and the previous leadership, when you are hiring somebody, you've got to give them the tools so that even when that noise is there, you're able to circumvent that noise.
No. I hear you. But what I'm saying is that remember when Coach Pitso was hired by Sundowns? The first thing everybody thought was, Coach Pitso, Super Sport, failed Bafana.
Yeah.
How are you going to give him the keys to this thing, you know? And it was Ntate Motsepe who stood up and said, this is my plan. This is my guy. I don't care. But even I'm trusting my strategy.
But even Chairman Uklopi came and said, I'm backing Coach Rulani. A year later, Coach Rulani was not in that hot seat again.